On the Road, Jack Kerouac. Jack Kerouac's On the Road is the wild, restless anthem of post-war America, a story of youth, freedom, and the eternal search for meaning across open highways. The narrator, Sal Paradise, is a young writer yearning for something beyond the ordinary. When he meets Dean Moriarty, a magnetic drifter full of energy and chaos, Sal is swept into a world of endless motion. Together, they crisscross the continent in cars, buses, and boxcars, chasing the promise of life itself. Their journey takes them from the jazz clubs of New York to the sun-baked streets of Denver, from the deserts of Mexico to the fog of San Francisco. Each stop is a moment of revelation: wild nights of poetry and jazz, strangers who become companions, cities that pulse with the rhythm of possibility. For Sal, the road becomes both a physical path and a spiritual quest, a way to understand America and his own restless soul. He's drawn to Dean's reckless brilliance, his hunger for experience, his refusal to be bound by rules. Yet that same energy is destructive, burning everyone it touches. As they speed across the map, Sal watches Dean live at the edge of every emotion, laughing, loving, and leaving without warning. The people they meet mirror the country itself: drifters, dreamers, lost souls trying to make sense of a changing world. The landscape becomes a mirror for their longing: the vast plains, the glowing cities, the endless stretch of road under a sky too wide to contain their hopes. Beneath the exhilaration lies an ache for connection, for meaning that can't be found in motion alone. By the end, Sal begins to see the limits of their freedom. The parties fade, the money runs out, and Dean's wild spirit turns fragile. What once felt like liberation now feels like loss. Yet Sal's affection for Dean never dies. He becomes both a friend and a symbol, a man who lived as fiercely as he could, even when the world couldn't keep up. On the Road isn't just a travel story, it's a heartbeat, a jazz improvisation on life itself. It captures a generation's desire to break free, to drive faster, to live louder, to feel everything before it's gone. And as Sal looks back one last time, the highway stretches endlessly before him, calling, like the sound of America's restless soul, forever on the move.